Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Out of Bounds podcast, episode 6, coming at you on a Saturday, the best day of the week. You can do whatever you want. You don't got work, unless if you do have work, then kind of sucks for you, I guess. Because Saturdays are, as Barstool says, for the boys. But whatever you're doing, hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope you're watching this on Saturday or Sunday, whatever day of the week you're watching this on. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm still myself recovering from that disease-infected allergies. Got some. My nose
Disease.
is run. Yeah, disease. Nose is
You
running.
act like you just like had a traumatic experience. You had a sore throat. Come on.
Sore throat, runny nose, cough, and the whole fits. Still got it going with me. I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. Don't go crazy. Alright. Today, as you heard, Matt is back. Cause Matt, people don't know whether you will be in the episode after that 1 week. Cause you had off. What was that? Vacation? Work?
I had work.
I know, I said you had work in the videos. Don't worry. I covered for you. I covered up your illegal drug business. Oh no, I spoke about it.
Just
Yeah,
goes to my Breaking Bad.
I work with Walter White. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about how to fix the Saints. Currently, the Saints are 28th in cap room at negative 6 million. Matt, talk about how we fix the cap.
Okay.
And don't cap. I cracked
I want my own
myself
show.
up. Okay.
Okay. So it's like a little technical. A lot of people don't understand it, but it's just you would have to restructure Marshawn Lattimore's, Cameron Jordan, Andrews Pete, their guard, Alvin Kamara, the running back, David Onyemata, the defensive lineman, Taysom Hill, the quarterback, who's the most overplayed player ever, Demario Davis, the linebacker, and you'd have to cut Malcolm Jenkins, Bradley Roby, Mark Ingram, and some other people. Not like two other people, but I'm not even gonna try pronouncing the one thing.
Then at least say their positions.
It's an edge rusher and Blake Bortles, the quarterback,
Okay.
and then they would re-sign
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
GOAT.
whoa, no, wait. We gotta save that real quick. Alright, so Matt and I were discussing on how to fix the Saints. I have my few points, he has his.
Oh,
So, we kind of clashed on, what we gotta do in order to fix the Saints.
can we get a little timeout here for a second?
What are you trying to say?
My breaking sources are telling me the Cowboys are trading Amari Cooper to the Browns for a fifth and sixth round pick.
Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. Amari Cooper to the Browns? No way.
Yes.
I gotta check
This is
this
this
out.
is this is what my sources are telling me.
What source is this?
Adam Schefter and GPA for football. I mean
JPA football?
JPA. Yeah. I don't know. I say G. Yeah.
Breaking. Cowboys trading wide receiver Amari Cooper and a 6th round pick to the Browns for a 5th and 6th. What? Only a 5th and 6th?
I mean they were gonna
Man.
cut him, so
I
I
don't know
guess
why
they
they're
kind of
getting him.
won the trade.
I don't know why they're really getting Amari Cooper. I mean, they need a
Who do
better
they have?
quarterback.
Who do they have?
Good point, but
Okay, well, breaking news, good deal for both sides because the Cowboys were going to cut him either way. And the
yep,
Browns got a great receiver for cheap trade-wise, but not cheap cap-wise.
it's kind of crazy. It's crazy.
It is.
This is 54 seconds ago, people.
This is 54 cents. This is recent. For you, this
Yep.
is going to be a few hours ago, but for us, this is...
Yeah, all of you will have heard about this. My friend and I sent it. Oh wait, never mind.
Anyway,
Okay,
back to the scheduled programming.
back to what you're here for. Wow, that's crazy. Um, all right, yeah. As I was saying, Matt and I were clashing on how to fix the Saints. So we decided we both agree on restructuring those players and also dropping those players. So we're both of our rebuilds are gonna have that, but we both have different ideas on who to sign, who to draft, and whatnot. So yeah, I'm still thinking about the Amari Cooper thing. A fifth and a sixth. Wow, all for Amari Cooper. All right, the Browns. Kind of crazy. All right, so now with all that restructuring, the Saints have 12.3 million in cap room. I'll should I talk about my rebuild first, or do you want to go?
You can go.
All right. So here's how I rebuild. The top free agents we I'm still dying over here. Oh god.
Big whoop.
Teron Armstead, left tackle. Marcus Williams, their free safety, are the top two free agents that are going to happen uh, because they didn't franchise tag them and they didn't re-sign them. At this point, Malcolm Jenkins, their safety, and Bradley Roby are who they're going to cut in order to save cap. So those are their top four free agents now. Now, how do you fix them? You say, what are you going to do at quarterback? What's going to happen? John, what will you do as the GM of the Saints? Well, thank you for asking. So, I see that Pro Football Network has the Saints drafting Kenny Pickett, quarterback, to the New Orleans Saints. I don't know how to feel about Kenny Pickett because he was kind of average for his fourth years, but then in his fifth year in college, he really grew. I'm wondering why it took him 4 years until he really started to blossom in college.
I mean, you can really
So,
say the same for Joe Burrow.
I guess so, yeah. So I'll agree with Pro Football Network taking quarterback Kenny Pickett going to the New Orleans Saints. I know CBS Sports had them drafting a wide receiver. However, I'm not having that in the draft, so that's again the first round. And I should probably talk about the free agents before I talk about the draft. So my philosophy is you really got to build the offense up now because it's an offensive league. The offenses are winning the games now instead of the defenses. Uh, well, you need good both. But currently, the Saints have a better defense than they do have a better offense. So, I have them going after. By the way, this cap room that I'm doing it's annual value worth. So they pick up OJ Howard for 2.7 million this year. The tight end gives them a much better tight end than what they have. They also go after Zay Jones from the Las Vegas Raiders, 2.5 million wide receiver. So pairing him with Deontay Harris, I know both of them aren't number one wide receivers, but they're both qualified wide receivers nonetheless. And then over on the defensive side, pick up Rodney McLeod, who is 4.3 million free safety. That fixed that free safety problem that Marcus Williams left behind. Rodney McLeod, he was injured a lot these past couple of seasons, but he is a good free safety nonetheless. And so, like I said, they also one last signing, Desmond King from the Houston Texans. 3 I'm dying here. Desmond King, cornerback, 3 million. So that puts them at 12.5 million in cap, which is just 2.2 million that they have to make up, which you can easily do by switching around some players and whatnot, dropping like third stringers or putting them on the practice squad. So, like I said, they draft quarterback Kenny Pickett, and this is where I disagree with Pro Football Network because they had the Saints drafting a Penn State wide receiver in the second round. However, I disagree. Now that
Dawson?
we have Zay Jones, you don't go after a wide receiver, even though wide receiver is a big trouble. You now have Alvin Kamara, so you want to have the run game as a priority as your most like that's what you want to focus with. Now we do have two okay wide receivers. They're not gonna wow you. It's kind of like the Indianapolis Colts this season. Michael Pittman, he's a good. I was about to say great, but then I switched to good. He's a good wide receiver. He's not a number one wide receiver though. So Deontay Harris, he was good, wasn't great. Then you pair him with Zay Jones, which is a little bit of an upgrade from their number two wide receiver. And come on, they beat the Bucks, Packers. They beat some good teams this past year. Um, and now I think Kenny Pickett, depending on how what he turns out to be in the NFL, it could be an upgrade from Jameis Winston. You don't need much in order to have an upgrade from Jameis Winston. Second
No.
round pick, I have him drafting Bernhard Ryman, who is a left tackle, which will be Teron Armstead's replacement. I see him as a really good left tackle. He played for, I believe it was Michigan this past season, University of Michigan. He played well. I also they rated him at the NFL Combine offensive lineman. He was graded the second best offensive lineman at the Combine with a 96 overall rating by Next Gen Stats. So this is a good left tackle. If you do, I think a team whoever picks him up could be a left tackle that stays with that team for a long while. So that is my rebuild. I know it's not much, but that is what I'm going to do if I was a GM slash coach of the New Orleans Saints. Matt, the floor is yours.
Okay, you know me. Jameis Winston is staying on the Saints if they want to win.
Mistake, mistake, mistake.
So, cut Roby, Jenkins, Ingram, and
Yeah, we
Blake
went
Bortles,
through
like
that.
I said, and restructure Cameron Jordan, Marshall Lattimore, and just Pete,
Yeah,
all of them.
we have that
Yeah,
in common. We
yeah,
went
all of
through
them. And then they would re-sign Jameis Winston for a 1 year, 4 million, 20% guaranteed to because I need him. And I think it's a fair offer for both sides. Well, not for Jameis Winston because he deserves to be paid much more. But anyway,
He's
and then
coming
they'd
off a torn
re-sign.
ACL, and you're upping his pay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then they'd re-sign Kwan Alexander for 2.5 million, 20% guaranteed. I don't know. That was kind of generous. But I didn't really care. But it's about that. This is going to be huge. So the off season, they don't really have much cap to work around. They can't really sign any big names, or they'll probably move around, make a trade, but hopefully get Taysom Hill out of there because he's just a waste of cap. And then, yeah, they can't really sign anyone major, so they'll probably sign some second, third stringers, but I'm not going into that. And then the draft comes along. They have the 18th, 50th, the 18th and 50th pick, and the 97th and 98th. So I have them with the 18th pick, picking Ohio State receiver Chris Olave, because they need a wide receiver desperately, even though Michael Thomas is coming back. I'm not sure about Michael Thomas because he's been injured. He's supposed to come back this year. Didn't come back. He's too iffy. Chris Olave could be a big receiver. He could be a receiver number one. He's super fast, and he will make a difference right away, starting week one. think Jameis will most likely play week 1, is what I'm understanding here. And yeah, okay. And then with a 50th pick, I have them picking Baylor cornerback Jalen Petrie. No offense, not good at names. Jalen Petrie. Now, he was really good at Baylor, and I think he will fit right in with them. Not, they won't really like. It's gonna be because they lost a few corners. They a few corners like
Yeah, Roby.
Roby, Poole, and all of them.
They'll
And
still
then
have Lattimore though, their number one corner.
yeah, it's gonna kind of the problem here that we're facing is because of him. And then with the 97th pick, I have them picking Louisiana tackle Max Mitchell. He was okay to good, and well, he was pretty good, like good, yeah, in college for Louisiana. And I think they need a young tackle for because they're losing Teron Armstead to free agency. So wait, aren't they? Wait, are they?
Yeah, Teron Armstead left tackle.
Yeah, are they losing? Yeah.
hmm And Marcus Williams, free safety. Those are the top
Yeah,
two they're
and to
losing.
replace him with the 98th pick, Brian Cook from Georgia. Georgia's yeah,
You're replacing Marcus Williams with a fourth round pick.
3rd round pick.
I thought
They've
you said the
they've
third
they have
round pick's
three
the
third
left
rounds.
tackle.
Yeah, they have 2 3 round. They have 2 3rd round picks.
Okay.
I mean, he did pretty good. He had 78 tackles. Yeah.
We could go on here and
Yeah,
argue
we
about the
could do
whole
the whole
Jameis
entire draft,
Winston.
but he doesn't like I don't it doesn't matter.
Do
James
you have
Winston?
more of the draft that you're covering or no?
No, but let me just give a score prediction. Like a prediction for if this happens. You see the Saints win the NFC South. You see them go 11-5. You see them make it to at least the divisional round in the playoffs, maybe win, and you see a huge upgrade the following year, making them Super Bowl contenders 2 years from now.
That is absolute crap, bruh. No, 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 no. You're telling me they're gonna win that division. Let's just say Buccaneers get a quarterback, something, or like Deshaun Watson goes to the Panthers. Like something's gonna happen in that division where it's gonna become more competitive. Uh, Currently with a lot of the situation like unknown, with that division, it looks like the Falcons might be the best team there. Uh, but you're telling
You
me
fool.
Jameis Winston along with Chris Olave and what was Deontay Harris are his wide receivers. He doesn't have a tight end.
Michael Thomas.
Well, Michael Thomas if he comes back. That's unknown. You don't have a tight end. And you have Teron Armstead leaving. You're replacing him with a third round pick, which I'm not a fan of. I think you need a better person to be put in there on that offensive line to protect him. So that's why I say you go with that second round pick who's graded really high. I like mine. Kenny Pickett along with Zay Jones, Deontay Harris, OJ Howard. More than
I
that
don't.
offense.
You factored in the cap for those?
Yeah, I did. I told you, I all those people together put it at 12.5 million in cap, and then you just gotta do minor adjustments with some players, like drop them or whatever, like third rounders. That's along with Desmond King, Ronnie McLeod, Zay Jones, OJ Howard.
There's no way
Um,
they add up to 12 mil.
this is their annual value per year. Like, and then you just put that into their cap. Plus, all these players aren't number one. Like OJ Howard, he's been number two tight end at Buccaneers for a while.
Well,
Zay
since they got Gronk.
Jones wasn't a one or two wide receiver, I don't think, with the Raiders. Ronnie McLeod's
Hey,
been injured these past several years. Desmond King, the Chargers shipped him off to the Texans. They didn't ever sign him. And yeah, then I have Kenny Pickett coming in, stepping up, being a better QB than who they had this past season. With he's better than Tate. Hopefully, he'll be better than Taysom and that one guy they had. Who was that? That rookie's name that they had? I forget. We
The
faced
Saints.
him. What's that?
Who?
The Saints.
The rookie.
Yeah, that they had playing this past year. I
Ian
don't know.
Book.
What's that?
Ian Book.
Ian Book. Yeah.
He's no. Did you no no
I
just
said he's
no?
better.
Then who?
Kenny Pickett is better than him.
Oh yeah, of course. Ian
Yeah.
Book was like a fifth round pick.
Yeah. I'm saying it's gonna be a better upgrade. Be an upgrade at quarterback. And then if you throw in Michael Thomas there, then boom, they got Slant Boy. That makes the other targets a little bit more open. Slant Boy. It's true though. So yeah, those are our rebuilds. I don't like the whole Jameis Winston with your scenario. I don't know if he has what it takes to be a starting quarterback. I just look at him and I see 30 interceptions.
Okay. There's always haters.
There is always haters, no matter who the player is. All right. So everyone, Matt, anything you'd like to add?
No.
All right. I don't know why it took you so long to be like, nah.
I had to think about it. I was like, nah.
All right. So you said you see the Saints winning the division if they do your thing, and then in 2 years becoming Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I can see with my rebuild the Saints winning the division this year currently because there's a lot of questions in the NFC South. I do not see that this team that I built as Super Bowl champions within 2 years. I'd need a lot of time to figure out stuff with how to do them. If I was like their GM or coach, I would do a lot more in-depth analysis on what has to be done, on how to fix this team if they have any chance of becoming Super Bowl champs. I would have liked to have gone for a QB in free agency or through the trade. Because I think if they were to get Jimmy G this offseason, that'd be a bigger upgrade than getting Kenny Pickett. And then you can use that first round pick and get maybe a wide receiver or maybe another linebacker or corner, defensive lineman, who knows. But currently working with the cap situation, Jimmy G's not an option. So that is it for this episode of the Out of Bounds podcast. Make sure to give us a good rating on whichever platform you are watching / listening to us on. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe so you know when we come out with a new episode. So this past week we had one come out on Thursday. That's an anomaly. We should have all of our episodes come out on Wednesday. However, with me being sick and I had a lot of stuff going on Wednesday, so I didn't have the time to upload it Wednesday. However, yeah, so it came out Thursday. This one's coming out Saturday. For the Friday / Saturday episode, it should be coming out either one of those 2 days. It's kind of hard to work with Matt working on Friday, and then I'm also finishing up my job on Friday as well for the week. So that is it for this episode, and like I said, Give us a good rating. And anything you would like to say, Matt?
MVP, James.
Nah, that's just being rude to Josh Allen. You're a big Josh Allen fan, and I think that's disrespectful to say Jameis is going to win it over him. But that, yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Crazy about the Amari Cooper
Ah.
thing.